Today we make lip balm.
We will be using coconut oil, beeswax, and honey as the main ingredients. Bees no longer thrive in the wild. They are dying off. The more bee products, wax, and honey you buy, the more you are encouraging bee farming. The more fruit and veggies get produced through pollination. Bees, like cows and chickens, produce much more than they need. It is also in the farmer's best interest to keep them happy. Help to keep the bee from disappearing. Buy bee products and encourage farming. Look into becoming a beekeeper. You will see the difference in fruit and berries in your area because of it.
So after grating up our beeswax, we put it in the half melted coconut oil, and you want about 1/5 to 1/10 beeswax. So measure out 5 to 10 little portions or spoons of coconut oil and add your beeswax into that. You see I'm using my wooden spoon, little home carved out of a piece of firewood, and I got in a double boiler pot with a glass dish, and you can also use a microwave, but this is a good way of doing it. Now you want to add in a little bit of peppermint oil, a few drops. It is optional, and a little cup of slightly warmed up honey. The honey has antibacterial, moisturizing properties, and the peppermint oil actually works for a few things. It helps to repel mosquitoes, and it adds a bit of flavor. You can also use this mixture as a toothpaste. If you use it as a toothpaste, add about a 20th baking soda and a pinch of cornstarch in it. So right now it's melted pretty well. Now if you put in something cool like a cool spoon, you'll see it'll solidify on the spoon. That's why I was using the wooden spoon. The containers we used are washed out glue stick containers, and we screwed the little plastic platform right to the bottom, put it in the fridge to cool it down so it'll have the same effect as the spoon. And we ended up adding a little more coconut oil just because the mixture thickened at such a high temperature. Poured in silicone container so it's easy to bend and pour, but any way of pouring it will do. You just don't want to put it in a cold container, else it will solidify. You'll see in a minute. You can actually rub this over your whole body. There's such a small amount of honey in that you don't even notice. It's not sticky, and it's definitely not oily or greasy like petroleum jelly or Vaseline. I tend to stay away from that. If you put that on your lips, it might feel good at first, although a bit greasy, but eventually your lips become drier and drier between uses, and although it's got no smell or taste, if you want to put a gas station on your lips, well, that's your prerogative. Coconut oil is antioxidant, and it also has anti-aging properties. You can see how it's stuck to the inside of the cooler container. In an earlier video I made deodorant, and that took baking soda and cornstarch. It's also dual purpose. I rubbed some on my spoon. You can see what a lovely sheen it has. It's just a roughly carved spoon anyway. So we added some more coconut oil into our mixture that we had left, and this time we wanted a much softer lip balm, and we poured it in clear plastic containers. Now you could put colored makeup in there to color it. You could put different flavor oils in there. There's a few that smell really good, essential oils, and like I said, just a few drops in your mixture and that should do it. So the best kind of honey is Kanuka honey, although you can use any honey. It doesn't mix into the mixture very well, remember that, so you just want a very tiny bit, as I mentioned. And then also the peppermint oil is good for men or women, and you could try rubbing it over your body as a mosquito repellent, or just put on your lips. toothpaste. You can use this as a deodorant as is. My kids love to use it. My daughter uses the deodorant we made in the last video. So I rubbed some on my wooden desk, and then all you need to do is massage it in. The heat from your hand on the paper towel should warm it up enough to penetrate the wood. You could melt some and put it in as well, and then just a little bit of a polish and it takes a beautiful sheen. It can be used on metal or leather, virtually any wood. I use it on the blade, keep it from rusting. Coconut oil has wonderful properties, and of course both the beeswax and the coconut oil are flammable and make a good fire starter in an emergency. So far it seems to be working really well on lips, and as you can see, it's a little bit of everything all in one. Thank you for watching, and let me know what you think. I'll see you out there. Bye bye.